Let's go, guys. The battle for the third place on EGCTV, the Elite Classic 2nd edition, is here. This is the third match. Both players with equal score here. Let's see who takes the lead at this time. We got Beasty playing as the John Dark in the color orange, and his opponent, LoueMT, playing as the Holy Roman Empire in the color purple. They are in this Frisian marshes, something like that. I'm not gonna pronounce it right, guys. Like, this is a really strange name for me to pronounce. I haven't really read it that many times, but it is a map that is quite heavy on foot, and it has a very interesting spawn location. Like, you see the players here on the corners, and typically you will see the player just mirror. Like, if you spawn here, then your opponent is here, like mirror, or if you spawn here, your opponent is here. But this time they spawn really close to each other, which makes it a really aggressive a map that suits very well for aggressive civilizations, just because the players are so close to each other. So definitely an interesting layout. See Beasty. The question is, what will Beasty will do? Like, Holy Roman Empire, obviously, want to go fast castle, and that's really good for them, because you don't really want to fight John Dark in the Field Age, and they're very good at going castle here. Like, you have a beautiful place for the Akon Chapel here. You have the stone, you have the wood line, you can put your farms here, so you're just gonna have a really good time here. And it really depends on how much pressure Beasty will go. Alternatively, we also saw like the French going for, you know, for the Chamber of Commerce, and they're gonna put a Chamber of Commerce somewhere here, and they're gonna start trading, and they will play a little bit of a longer game, which, oh my god. Just like I'm saying this happens. Chamber of Commerce is now, boys, is coming. It's coming. It's hot. The training is hot now, and it puts a lot of pressure on Louis, because it's like, okay, you wanna go for your relics, fine for you. I'm gonna go for my trade. And I don't know if you have seen. I'm not gonna spoil, but this is a really good trade post. This trade, I will guess, at least 90 gold per trader. At least 90 gold. Like, it's a really good trade. It's a fantastic. So it works well for I think it will work very well for him. Meanwhile, Akon Chapel actually not going here on the back. It's actually gonna boost the gold and the berries and all the sheep that is here. Respectable. I mean, you don't necessarily need to put it in the back, but it's always nice when you're chopping wood and you start like adding those farms around. But I guess his priorities for Louis is let's buff those villagers here. Technically, you could just make another pillage just to buff those villagers here, and it will pay off really quickly. Definitely. So let's see how Louis reacts to this. One thing you need to keep in mind is that the Holy Roman Empire just got a buff here, where they got marching drills for free immediately, and we have seen them like going infantry in the Feudal Age, and it works really well for them. Like, they are fast. They are fast boys. Like, both players will age up almost at the same time now. Wheelbarrow also coming for Beasty. And the Chamber of Commerce is on. One free trader for each economic technology research. We take those, boys. We take those. Let's see how much gold the first trader is gonna give. Meanwhile, Louis definitely will want to go castle. It's like, I'm not gonna play into your trade game. I'm just gonna go castle myself. So have a really nice timing. I have plenty of sheep to work with. Let's take a look at Louis' ship number. 19 ship is a very decent number of ships. He has the berries. He's in a really good spot. Also researching wheelbarrow. So he's totally fine. He's totally fine. It looks like John Dark age up somewhere in this map. There you go. It's gonna be John Dark the Hunter. And it's pretty funny. Like, it's not as strong as the warrior, but it can snipe villagers. Like, it does 5 damage each. So if you attack 2 times and then use Divine Arrow, you can technically snipe a villager. So it has its uses. So it's really good. Looks like Beasty will go for the board here. A couple of villagers actually. I'm not exactly sure where they're going. Are they gonna tower rush? I don't think so, right? Now it feels really good to have a trade so close to your base. 74 gold. I thought it was gonna be more than 90 here. Anyway, 74, not a bad, very decent amount. A wall coming already here for Beasty, securing that trade. Meanwhile, a couple of villagers here. It's like another outpost will go for Beasty. Sorry, for Louis. And Louis spots out those villagers here. I wonder what he will do with them. I mean, definitely this looks like a tower rush to me. See, he's gonna put a tower here. And John Dark works really well for him. That's a very aggressive tower. Oh my god, you gotta be careful with John Dark here. That was really close. That was really close. The knight already there on the base, gonna eat some arrows and then go back where those villagers are. Actually, though, those villagers are in range of the tower. I don't know if Beasty noticed, but the tower is actually attacking the tower instead of the villagers, and I feel like they could have taken down those villagers. You just need to manually target those villagers, and the tower will do the work for you. Yeah, they are definitely in range. They're gonna chop wood next to your opponent. Classic stuff here with the Royal Knight. Reminds me of Don Quixote and Sancho Panza, something like that. It's like outpost will get in placement, and it looks like Beasty will think about going for fortified outposts, probably. These are really good outposts, actually. The nice, the berries, and the gold. You need to reposition. Like, you're gonna have that many villagers that I don't think we're gonna go to that stage of the game where you have so many villagers that are surrounded here. And oh my god, those villagers. Oh my god, this feels really bad. And especially also this Agon Chapel. Looks like a really tough position for Louis. At the same time, Louis is tired of this. Like, I'll go burger. I will burger you. And he still has access to gold. It's just a little bit annoying, but he does have access to gold. And the burger is here. So, interesting choice coming from Louis. I think this potentially may be the right choice. Now, look at that. How fast you get those spearmen out. Like, I'm gonna deal with you. I'm gonna deal with you right now. Right here, right now. Fortified outpost also coming for him. Big wall coming here. Now more stables coming for Beasty. I already saw the burger, so he's gonna go for archer range himself. How many villagers on gold? 8 villagers on gold, so he's still having trade pause. Let's see how many traders. 8 traders so far. So not a bad number. Gotta be careful not to lose those knights. Already have +1 range armor, so they're pretty good. Fortified outposts already here, so it's gonna take a while to take down. Veteran already there for those spearmen, so gonna have a mass spearman here. second archery range going out for Beasty. Most likely get all those archers deal with the spearman, but as soon as you put a lot of archers, your opponent is gonna switch to man-at-arms. It's gonna be really tricky, especially because it's Holy Roman man-at-arms. They are really scary. Scouts just gonna be annoyance here. Looks like this outpost will go down. Where is Louis' blacksmith? There you go. I thought he didn't have a blacksmith for a moment. Now Beasty, what he needs to do is just defend the trade, and he's gonna have a great time. Because you don't really want to fight your opponent in the Castle Age, especially when you have very few knights. Like, it's gonna be tough for you against the Burger. It's gonna be really tough for you. Heavy maces is coming, so they're just gonna be doing a great job against all kind of units, but especially against knights. Looks like John Dark needs to run, but those guys, they are in a hurry. These guys have extra move speed because they are the Holy Roman Emperor. They have marching drills. So this guy needs to run fast. The cool thing is that the charge, oh my god, actually is gonna get it. Actually, I think Louis is gonna get John Dark, but the archers are already coming here. Gonna focus on the scout first. And knight numbers are really good for Beasty, but you don't really want to fight that massive spearman. And now the archers are just gonna scare those spearmen out. The man-at-arms numbers are really looking good for Louis. At the same time, he's not really thinking about going for capturing those relics at the moment. He really wants to finish this game fast. It's like, let's go and get it. Let's disrupt the trade. It looks like Beasty will be forced to stay in the Fiddle Age for a while. He needs to make more units to defend. And now, Louis will try to disrupt the trade here. Have plenty of units to work with. Have 15 man-at-arms, 14 spearmen. Looks like he stopped the production for the moment, but a raid happening at the same time here. Which means Beasty won't have all his army here to defend against this mass here. This mass is... It's quite a big mass. You don't really wanna... you don't wanna deep dive your knights into those spearmen. But the cool thing is John Dark actually may get a lot of experience from this. And looks like the man-at-arms are just gonna do a terrific job at taking down those archers. That's gonna do a really good job against those knights. They have some extra damage they can do, so they're gonna be really tanky. At the same time, the spearman will catch those traders. Looks like Louis is stabilizing, starting his farm transition around the Akron Chapel. Spearman numbers looking really good for him in case any kind of knight harassment. But Beasty is massing up more and more archers, and this is looking really good for him. It's like he's down to 6 traders. Unfortunately, he lost quite a few traders back here. Actually, he lost 5 traders, most likely. Two-handed weapons coming for Louis, making the man-at-arms even more scary. And now a big mass of knights coming here. And Beasty, this is exactly what Beasty needs. He needs to age up with John Dark. He needs John Dark in level 3. And she will take care of this. Spearmen are already here. Gotta be careful not to deep dive into those spearmen. Louis will try to get away from this battle. He doesn't really want to fight John Dark. He doesn't want to give her experience, but looks like those knights will just go for it. But spearman numbers really high at the moment. Managed to heal them with John Dark at the same time. A man-at-arms raid happening on Beasty's base. And Beasty's army not where it should be. At the same time, raids happening here. A couple of knights just trying to get some value. Now the wall is broken here. Beasty forced to idle his villagers inside the town center. Those man-at-arms are gonna be really tanky. They already have +2 range armor, so yeah, they're gonna stay in the base for quite a long time. Let's take a look at Beasty's trade. Only 5 traders. Looks like Beasty haven't been able to secure the trade yet. Scattering the deer here. At the same time, another raid happening here. Still a breach on this wall. So Louis will be able to send those units right where the trade is. And now the knight numbers looking really good for him. This is a fight that can potentially make John Dark level up, and indeed she does. Now she's on level 3, which will make things a little bit harder for Louis. Military numbers for Beasty actually looking good at the moment. 34 archers, 9 knights. You just need to protect the trade, or potentially just, you know, age up yourself. Like, you have a lot of villagers here. You can go castle age, get those crossbows out, and you will have a good time. While coming here, just protect that deer, just in case Louis wants to come here again. Now, this is a really a very important position for Beasty. Streamer already here. Looks like Beasty stopped the production for those traders. He's actually gonna trade to the corner of the map. Like, you know what? I know you're camping here, so I'm just gonna trade here. And Louis is gonna find out. Looks like the knights will be on the hunt here, and looks like they will find something. Let's take a look at Beasty's base. Does he have a scout? He doesn't have the scout yet. He doesn't know that his opponent is here. Outpost managed to alert Louis, but the knight's already here, and actually he found another set of villagers here, and this could be terrible. This could work terrible for Louis. Well, a lot of time, but it's not gonna happen here. And probably after Louis sees the guild hall, all he sees this is too late for him. Wolf doing the job of Louis here. Albert going out for Beasty. Definitely the right unit. When your opponent has 37 man-at-arms, you need those Albert with a discount. Consecrated. Cost much less food here. Sprinkling placements on those outposts, so they're gonna be really tanky. Try to take down John Dark. Remember, John Dark is really expensive. If you lose her, it's gonna be a huge loss for Beasty. Managed to take down John Dark at the same time. Archer's trying to find the man-at-arms. Not really the right unit to go against with, but you know, you have no other choice. Albert there trying to do the best they can, but man-at-arms numbers is just so big. 41 man-at-arms in total. More man-at-arms coming here. And looks like these archers will kite those man-at-arms forever. Veterancy for the archers coming soon. But the numbers for the archers are decreasing. Are not really gonna do much damage now. Crossbows. They are going out, but the man-at-arms are already here. And military numbers for Louis looking really good at the moment. Food is extremely going very well for Louis. He's gathering the deer here, and I think he has a board too. So, and Beasty taps out. Louis takes that third game of the series here in a best of 5. If next game is won by Louis, he will get the 3rd place on this tournament. Let's take a look at the timeline here. Villager count. Definitely, it was a huge loss for Beasty losing those traders. And it's just a really nice tempo coming from Louis this time. I hope you enjoyed this one. I will see you in the next one.